Hi everyone, this video is to show how to put the miles per hour conversion decal over top of the kilometers per hour speedometer face for the 70 series Land Cruiser. This is an old style here, but the basic process is the same for all of them. So I can't go over how to get this out of the truck. I don't have a speedometer to do this. But I'm sure there's other videos out there on how to do that. So, and this will just go, I'll just set this in here right now. The idea is that all of the cutouts around the odometer and the reset and the screws and the speedometer are just a little bit bigger than the factory cutouts there. And the idea behind that is that it gives it a little bit of room. It gives you a little bit of play. So if you lay this down just a hair crooked, it'll still look pretty good. So the first thing you do is just peel it off. You should be able to just grab this right here, and you'll see here it's got a little tab on it. And we'll peel that tab off there. We'll peel that off. Should all come off together. And now if you do this without taking the face off, you can just slide it right over top of the reset here and go right down on it. And then you're just kind of looking to eyeball around the odometer gauge or the odometer there to just kind of see it and just kind of lay it down right over top of it. And one other thing is I put some white tape here so I can kind of see a little better. And that's a good idea as well because it's a little hard to see if you've got a dark background. So I'm just going to lay this down. Just like that. And then it's good to go actually from the outside or the inside out. The biggest trouble I think that this process has is just air bubbles. They're just a pain to get out. So anything we can do to get the air bubbles out before we really get that sticking down is a good thing. So I usually just go around and rub it with my finger. And then I have one of these little cards right here. You certainly don't need this card. You can just use a credit card. They work pretty good. But then try to work all the letters down, just kind of down. There is a small perforation in there that you can't really see right along the ticks, all the tick marks there. So if you just kind of work it all the way around, you'll see here it'll just start to set down there. And this is, just take your time doing this. The other thing while I finish this up I forgot to say is, and hopefully you're not this far watching the video for the first time, but clean the face really good. The other thing that, and I think I can see right here, I didn't actually take my own advice. I think there's a little piece of dirt right there. And if you get a little something underneath there, it's going to leave just a little bubble. Again, it doesn't hurt anything really, just maybe it doesn't look as good as it could. Okay, so once you get everything down as best you can, then you can peel this up. And like magic, you are now keeping track of mileage the way that God really intended you to keep track of, or distance the way that God intended you to keep up with distance, not in that kilometers per hour nonsense. If you do have any hole or any bubbles that don't come out, if you just take the edge of a nice sharp razor blade and just touch it right over top of the bubble, and then you can usually just kind of work that bubble out of there. Not too much, not too difficult to do. The one thing I'll just warn you before we pick it up here and take a look at it is, once you take the plastic off, if you start scraping, you can push these letters out of place or pop them off. They're on there pretty good. I mean, they'll probably last for years and years and years on there. but they can't withstand a side shot from something hard like that. They will pop off. So there you go. Oops, let's see here. There we go. Okay. And if you have any questions, just give me a call or contact me on Mud. Thanks very much.